Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm here to try to explain to you how to apply a decal using the wet method. And I'm giving an example here on a picture frame, but you can use this same method for a boat, a car, any kind of a large surface that you want to apply a decal. It's going to come in two parts. You're going to want to peel away the back portion of the decal. And that's going to leave the frosted front part where you can actually read the words. And that's what you're going to want to have. So as we peel back the back of this decal, it is going to be backwards to our eyes. We aren't able to read the letters, and that's exactly what we want. We're kind of peeling away the wrapper, so to speak. And you're going to want to make sure that you're going nice and slow. You might have to rub it here and there to make sure that those letters stick. But now you can see once we've got that off, we flip it over, we can actually read what it is we want the decal to say. So I'm kind of looking to see where am I going to put this. I'm not ready to adhere it yet, but I'm kind of getting an eyeball of where I want to put it. To make sure your surface is nice and clean and ready to go, you're going to want to use some form of alcohol, either rubbing alcohol, or this is an alcohol wipe that I supply with my decals, just to kind of clear it off, make sure that there's no dirt or debris. It's nice and clean and ready to have your decal stuck to it without any issue. To use the method, you just really need some water and 1 drop of Dawn dish soap or something similar to Dawn. So I have my squirt bottle filled with water. I just put 1 drop in there, and that's all I need to do this method. Just go back, make sure your area is nice and clean, and then we're going to go ahead and squirt anywhere that we think we're going to put that decal. That is going to give us a barrier and allow us to move the decal around once we have it situated, kind of to make sure that we've got it exactly where we want to put it and it's nice and straight. If we were trying to do this using a dry method, just kind of adhering it without the water, we are kind of stuck. Wherever you put it down, good luck trying to get it back up or try to move it. If you have it crooked, it's just going to cause issues. This wet method really allows you to kind of play with it and move it to make sure that it's straight where you want it to go. And now you can see I'm just kind of squeegeeing out the water. The water did its job. It helped us to be able to move it around, and now we need to kind of get that water out of there. So just you can use a credit card, a gift card, a hotel card. I supply a plastic card with all of my decals to my customers, and you just want to squeegee it out. Get as much of that water out as you possibly can, because we are going to go ahead and let this try to dry before we take the top of it off. So I think I've got it where I want it to be. I'm squeegeed it, and now I'm going to go ahead and let it dry. After about 15 to 20 minutes, I come back, squeegee a little bit more, see is there any more water I need to get out of here? Do I have most of the water out? And then I'm going to go ahead and try to slowly peel it back. You can see I'm using the plastic credit card. I'm using my fingers just to try to make sure that when I'm pulling that transfer tape off of that decal, it's staying where I want it to stay. It's a slow process. It actually works better with bigger letters. So this example I'm using, these are some pretty small letters. That's why I'm really kind of having to be very careful when I'm pulling that back. This wet method really works well with bigger size letters. For example, on a boat or a camper, things like that. But you just want to take your time, slowly peel that back, and eventually everything should stay in place if you just take your time and kind of peel it back. If you don't think it's dry enough, you can go ahead and just wait another 5-10 minutes, let it dry a little bit more. You don't really need a ton of water in the beginning, I found. At first I was kind of soaking everything. Well, that just takes longer for it to adhere to what you're sticking to, because that water has to get out of there. I have to squeegee it more, and it's wet, so the moisture is allowing us to move it. Well, once I don't want it to move anymore, I want that water out of there, and so that's kind of the challenge if you use too much water. So I have just, finished squeegeeing it. Really taken my time to remove that transfer tape, and you can see it's all stuck. I kind of have to move a little bit around, but it's all ready to go. It's still going to be more damp. You're going to really want to let it dry. But once it does dry and it adheres to whatever it is you stuck it to, you should be good to go and all set. That's not coming off anytime soon. It's exactly where you want it to be. Thanks for watching.